I'm your host with the most welcome 23, joining me for Little is Beneath Chapter 6. As the sun sets on Westchester, a mysterious figure stands at the mouth of an alley. Air sound. Noah. Tom's voice boils over with rage as he strides forward. You shouldn't have come back here. Easy, dude. I don't want any... Tom grabs Noah by the jacket and slams him up against a wall. Ugh! I don't give a damn what you want. Give me one reason I shouldn't call the cops now and punch you in the face till they get here. Your arms would get tired. Tom pulls back his fist. Noah flinches, throwing up his hands. Chill. I'm here to help. Like you helped John. Holy... what? Irony. John's a common name. Holy crap. Tom, cool it. No, you better start talking. No, you better start talking. I'm reasonable enough, but my partner here... Seriously? I don't even know you. Yeah, I've heard stories. Let's just say I'm not a fan. Tom gives Noah a hard shake. Talk! Alright, if you'll stop throttling me for 5 seconds, I'll explain. Tom reluctantly lowers Noah to the ground and steps back. Noah dusts his jacket, grumbling. Jeez, work out much? Yes, now start talking. How did you even know we were here? A friend told me you were coming to town. You have no friends, nice try. What friend? It's kind of a long story. It'll be easier to just show you. Are you kidding me? Why the hell should we trust you? Turn down the music just a little. Because I happen to know a little bit more about the kind of supernatural stuff you're dealing with. Yeah, remind me why that is? Noah flinches as if struck. You see a flicker of remorse in his eyes. I think we should just listen to what he has to say. John, he's dangerous! Tom... trying to do the right thing. We can take him if we have to. Maybe he's trying to do the right thing. I don't know. Again, he's been... We had a speech about this. I'm not going to talk about it. This is why we came here in the first place. I know he hurt your friends, but listen to what he has to say. He wants to help. You don't know that. It could be some kind of trick. Yeah, you calmed me. I came back to town where I'm wanted for murder to get revenge on my nemesis, that Tom guy from high school. Curses foiled McGinn. Tom shakes his head, skeptical. I swear to God, if you try anything... Yeah. Noah turns and heads back down the alley he came from. You and Tom shoot one another a wary glance and follow after him. You follow Noah out of town and into the woods. My spidey sense is tingling back here. We're almost there. At the edge of the clearing, he suddenly stops. Okay, it's up ahead. You're not coming with us? Nah, you gotta see this on your own, but I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right there. How do we know this isn't some kind of trap? You don't. Come on, Tom. Tom grumbles with uncertainty as the two of you continue on. I think I know what's about to happen when we're about to meet Mr. Radigan. The clearing is quiet and surprisingly cold. Tom shudders, glancing around. So what now? Maybe we should... Before you can finish a sentence, a strange sound begins to rise all around you. A chorus of whispering voices. Do you hear that? Wind howls, rising into a cyclone that whips around the clearing. Do you feel that? Crows explode from the treetops, screaming off into the night. What's going on? A twig snaps. Somewhere close by. At the edge of a clearing, the shadows begin to move, spilling across the ground, bleeding towards a shape that's tall and thin. And almost human. Hello, myself. Friends. Hello, blackness, my old friend. Chapter 6. All hands on deck. Your heart pounds as a shadowy creature moves towards you, floating above the clearing. Holy crap! What is that thing? Friends. We have to stand our ground. Instinctively put an arm in front of Tom, but hold your ground as the creature approaches. I'm not afraid of you. Afraid. The creature draws closer, head cocking curiously. Easy now. I don't think it wants to hurt us. You're right. Noah steps out of the woods, walking towards you. He doesn't want to hurt anyone, and believe me, if he did, I'd be the first one on that list. Noah strides past you and up to the creature, looking it in the eyes. Why don't you tell them your name? The creature pats itself as if looking for a lost pin. Come on. I know it hurts to remember, but try really hard. The creature looks uncertain, it shudders as if cold, then suddenly straightens. You remember now? Yes. Noah steps aside, and the creature floats forward. My name is John. Noah, what's going on? I've been sneaking back here every time that I get a chance, helping John remember everything that happened. Are you saying... Yeah, John's still in there. That is unbelievable. John, you don't think that the thing in the lake... I don't think it's the ghost of a dead high schooler. But it might still be a person, and if they're anything like John, some of that person might still be in there. Maybe if we can talk to it, we can get through to whoever's underneath? You're assuming it wants to talk. True, but before we talk to it, we'd have to figure out why it's drowning people and convince it to stop long enough to listen to us. How do we do that? I'm open to suggestions. By way of an answer, John swirls a claw through the air, and a dark, rectangle shape materializes in a gust of black smoke. Ooh, mysterious tome. Is this some kind of spooky encyclopedia? John, where did you even get this? Did you take it from Chorus? John nods happily, then pushes the book towards Tom. Here, for you help. Tom tentatively takes the book and begins flipping through pages. What does it say? I have no idea. Half of this seems like it's written in code, and the other half looks like poetry? Or maybe recipes. I don't know many recipes that involve phases of the moon. Witches' recipes. Anyway. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. These look like spells. A crow caws somewhere nearby. Tom shivers with a sudden chill. He starts to close the book. And now that I think about it, I don't know how much I want to mess with something like that. Take the occult tome. You'll gain a powerful spell that will help in battles to come. Take the book for 16. Leave it alone. That's what Diamond's edition's for. I wouldn't mind seeing Noah as the thing. We'd better not. John retracts the book, momentarily saddened. No. Sorry. We got enough weird stuff to deal with as it is. John shrugs and the book disappears in a puff of black smoke. Mothman, is that you? You didn't get the occult tome. Tom checks the time on his phone. Hey, it's getting pretty late. We should probably head back. We're leaving. I'll come back again when I can. Just hang in there a little while longer. Now squares his shoulders, head hung low. John, what happened to you was my fault, and I'm gonna make it right someday. John gazes skyward, staring off into the night. Someday. Noah turns to face you both. So anyway, this is what I wanted to show you. If you still want to beat the hell out of me and call the cops, I guess I can't blame you. I'm not gonna tell anyone, but you should. The others deserve to know that John's out here like this. And as for you... Tom bites back his first thought, shakes his head and turns away. Let's just say you have some work to do. As night falls, you and Tom part ways with Noah and John and make your way back to the car. It's an hour before curfew by the time you make it back to Pine Springs. Man, I don't know about you, but I am wiped out. Today was heavy. Yeah, I could use a good night's sleep. Or, 12. Stretched in the passenger seat as Tom pulls up to a red light, drumming the steering wheel in time with the radio. Well, somebody's in a good mood. You know what? I am. I've been bashing my head against a brick wall for months, and I was starting to think it was on a wild goose chase. But now we know what we're up against, and it finally feels like we're making some progress. Start to answer him when your cell phone buzzes. Oh, hang on. Danny's texting me. I'm trying to remember Danny. Shh. Hey, are you and Tom back in town yet? Yeah. Just got back in. Trying to remember Danny. What's up? It's been a while. My brain's farting. Where can I find something while you were away? We're pretty sure we have a lead on the cult. Oh, that's right. Detective, right? Question mark? Nice. We're down at Hank's Wharf. You should come on our way. Hey, do you know where Hank's Wharf is? Danny and Parker. Ah, that's right. Parker's the sheriff. Shh. Or deputy. Want us to meet him there. Aye, Captain. You and Tom make your way across town and head into the crowded sports bar. Wow, so much for a curfew. It's packed in here. It's a small town. This is the only sports bar, and the Gators are playing Houston tonight. We're lucky there's our seats. Come on, I see Danny over there. It feels like it's been ages since we played this. I'm just saying. Making your way across the room, you and Tom slide into a booth opposite Parker and Danny. Here they are. Oh, hey. How was your trip? It was a long story. We'll fill you back in later. What's up? You guys found something? Hold on, I think I was giving him a kind of like this voice. Okay. Yeah, Danny and I did some digging while you were gone, and I think we have an angle on the owner of Tom's mysterious yacht. Oh, seriously? What did you find? A ship down at Pier 17 that matches the one you described. Did you search the ship? I wanted to sneak aboard, but someone wouldn't let me. Someone is a cop. Someone is a square. So, what did you do? Well, we know the cultists had their boat out that night. You saw it on the lake. But there are certain things they would have had to do first. Right. Even the cultists have to kick the tires, or whatever the boat version is. Which means one of them would have to visit the pier earlier on that day. Hey, smart thinking. Thanks. Parker's no longer haunted. Give him 12 seconds. Anyway, I want to talk to a buddy who works security at the marina and persuaded him to let us look at the camera footage. It's called bribery, Parker. You did bribery. Own it. Shh, keep your voice down. Do you want me to get fired? So, did you find any footage from that night? No. Half of those cameras are older than I am, and they're useless in the dark. But we did put together a list of suspects from the people who passed the Pier 17 guard station on the day Tom saw that yacht. And we're now whittled it down to 3, and they all just happen to be here tonight. Why here? Is this like a secret cult hideout? I don't know about that. It's definitely a hotspot for dudes who own boats and polo shirts. Okay, so who are our suspects? Parker nods, pointing out a handful of individuals throughout the bar. Huh. We have Ask About Suspect 3. Well-dressed, well-groomed. Dressed in all black. Very sinister. Suspect 1. You would think that, wouldn't you? Stereotypical, he got tattoos, he looks a little tough and gruff. And then we got cheerful asshole here. Yes, I got my eye on you. Let's go with Suspect 3. So, who's this one? Oh, Barf. Don't get me started on him. That's Richard Sutcliffe. Sounds like you're not a fan. He's a creep. One of the guys who's rich, but not that rich. So he's slimy and insecure about it. Also, I'm pretty sure he's got a thing for me. He's always coming into the coffee shop and getting way too chatty in the line. I heard, Richard throws some pretty strange parties at the mansion is. Yeah, he invited me to one. Some art auction thing happening tomorrow. Tried to convince me to come sell some of my photos. As if I'd ever be caught dead hawking my work at some boogie cocktail party for 1%ers. If you want my opinion, Richard is definitely our guy. I mean, I was going on outfit and looks, but yeah, it's a little weak. I mean, is that it? A gut feeling? That's not exactly solid evidence. I don't know about Richard, but gut feeling shouldn't be discounted. Sometimes they tell you where to start looking. Well, good point. Take another look around. Okay, I got my eye on you, cheerful. Tell me about that one. That's Jin Liu. She's assistant DA for the county, but I don't really think she's the cult type. Right, because how could someone who works for the law ever be bad? That's not what I meant. It's just, Jen is so busy. One time I saw her take a disposition on the phone, on a treadmill, while doing her makeup. Sounds like the kind of person who could be useful to a cult, especially when it comes to making murders disappear. Personally, I think it's her. Noted. And you take another look around. Suspect 1. Tell me about that grumpy over there. That's Bill Barnes. He works down at the marina, scrubbing boats and other odd jobs. Is he as mean as he looks? No way, I know Bill. We run into each other at the bakery all the time. He's super nice. Ah, so am I. I will kill all of you. No. Yeah, but working in the marina puts him in a pretty good position to keep a secret murder yacht on the down low. Well, if I had to take a guess, I'd say he's our guy. Interesting. So, John, who do you think it is? All of them. Richard Sutcliffe, Jin Liu, and Bill Barnes. Don't fucking smile now, and why is she grumpy? And he's just looking the same. I can't judge them off a picture. I have to watch them. Give me 1 minute alone in a room, well, alone in a corner, watching them in a room, and I can figure it out. However, judging on a picture, it's very hard. The stereotypical, he's got tattoos, well, he also doesn't have any prison tattoos from the tattoos that are on his arm. So, those are merely cosmetic purposes. So Bill may actually be a nice guy. Jen, yes, she does like to multitask. She may be a very sociopathic tendencies. She, I mean, clearly is, what's the word for it, disconnected. And then we do have the 1%er. I'm down to 2. I'm down to 2. I like Bill. I don't have a problem with Bill. Again, I feel like that's who a lot of people are going to pick. Screw it. It's one of the two. Okay then. We should go talk to her and see where she was on the night that Parker suddenly frowns. What's up? I'm an idiot. That's what. I just remember Jen has an alibi for the night. Oh, you're an A. Police charity dinner. Her whole office was there. Oh, so much for that. That leaves Bill and Richard, and of the two of them, I think Richard is definitely a better suspect. Okay, well, we need proof before we do anything hasty. Danny, you should go feel him out. I should what? It's code for talk to him. I mean, go talk to him? Why me? I can't stand the guy. Yeah, but he likes you, which gives you an advantage. True, but I do enjoy knocking rich jerks down a peg. No way I'm talking to that creep alone, though. John, come be my backup? Of course. Great, but let's hit the bar and get some drinks first. Good idea. I'll help you blend in. Or it'll help you blend in. Yeah, that too. She's probably gonna need a few shots of vodka before approaching him. You and Danny head over to the bar and order your drinks. As you wait, Danny rummages in her purse, mumbling grumpily to herself. Is this Richard guy really that bad? He's worse. If you look up word smarmy in the dictionary, his picture's in there, and it talks, and it won't shut up about Bitcoin. Sounds like we're really gonna need those then. You lean against the bar to wait for your drinks and spot something glinting from amongst the cocktail shakers and olive jars. Ah, one of these. That doesn't look like it belongs here. Glance around and no one seems to be looking your way. I bet I could reach over and grab it. No. Let it go, let it go. I better not. Danny glances up at you as the drinks come. Did you say something? Nothing. Let's go talk to Richard. Danny grimaces as she spots something over your shoulder. Too late, he's coming our way. A tall, thin man slides up alongside Danny, flashing a toothy grin. Hey, look who it is. Hi, Richard. Hey, Danny, I'll take a double shot of espresso with no foam, please. Yep, that is a joke, because I'm a barista sometimes. You got me. Oh, don't be like that. I'm just kidding. It's great to see you. Richard's voice sounds oddly familiar. You try to place it as he turns to you. Hi there, have we met? Richard Sutcliffe. I'm John. Danny was just telling me about you. Oh yeah? All the good things, I hope. Danny said you have an auction coming up? Oh, that's no big deal. Just a small gathering, a few friends to enjoy some fine art. Clothing optional. Besides you, Danny nearly chokes on her drink. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Or am I? You all share a laugh that feels extremely forced, especially in Danny's case. No, but seriously, let me buy you a drink. Bartender 3 over here. That's okay, we just got a drinks. Well then, I'll just have to stick around until you finish them, won't I? Great. So what brings you two out tonight? We're... basketball fans. Really? Wouldn't have guessed. Yep, huge fan. Love me some basketball. It's great. You should have said something. I've got an 80-inch flat screen on my yacht. You and Danny lock eyes for a split second. Cool, you've got a yacht? What's it called? We'd love to see it sometime. Richard hesitates, taken aback. She should have said that because he would have been like... Yeah. Oh, actually, it's not... that is what I meant to say was... Here come the drinks. On cue, the bartender brings 2 drinks out. Richard turns, brushing his hair back, and you spot a dark purple bruise on his temple. Is that... Hey, bartender, I ordered 3 drinks. This is only 2. Sorry, Mr. Sutcliffe. I have to cut you off. I don't feel comfortable serving a 4th martini to someone with a head injury. What? This? It's nothing. I told you, I bumped it on a window. How do you bump your head on a window? Oh, Jesus. Your heart jumps in your chest as Richard argues with the bartender. You pull Danny aside, frantically whispering, Come here. Oh, what is it? I just remembered why Richard seems so familiar to me. He's one of the cultists who attacked me at Ned's house. What? How do you know that? I recognize that bruise. I gave it to him when I kicked him in the head. Danny, surprised, twists in a fury. Oh yeah? Well, let's kick him a few more times, just to be sure. Danny starts to move towards Richard, but you step in front of her. Hold up. We can't just deck him in a bar. Give me one good reason. I'll give you 3. 1, he's our only lead on the cult. 2, we need to know for sure that he is a lead. And 3, he hasn't recognized me yet, which means we have the upper hand. So what do you suggest? We should get him to invite us to that party. If he's part of the cult, it's a perfect chance to sneak around his house and look for evidence. Okay, but counterpoint. I'd rather pull out my own teeth. I will counter your counterpoint with, we could be saving the town from death and destruction. Continue. Do you have a better idea? Danny sighs. No, you're right. It's a good plan, but I hate it. But if it means taking this swarmy bastard down, I'm in. That's the spirit. When you turn back to Richard, he's grumbling to himself. Unbelievable. I could sue this place. Danny clears her throat. So, Richard, I might have a small favor to ask. Richard perks up. Oh, what can I do for you, Danny? I was just wondering, what are the chances of me getting in some work in that auction after all? Well, it's a little last minute, but what the hell, it's my party! We can find a room for one more. Great. Can I bring a few guests? That depends on who they are. What do you mean? Oh, you know, just that this is a pretty upscale event. The guests need a certain standard. Standard. Oh, no. Shh. Pipe down, don't you do this. Oh, I mean, obviously we can make exceptions for the artist, but after all, we do need a little of that boho rebel hipster thing. But that's why I like your work so much. It really straddles the line, you know? Dangerous but safe, edgy but boring. Beside you, Danny sees. No, Danny, shh. Okay, no, we don't want to go with number 1. And a nickname for Richard is in fact Dick. So, you're so right, Dick. Richard's eye narrows, but he maintains a smile. Well, I'm glad you agree, but it's Richard, actually. Oh, really? Have you considered going by Dick? Because you really seem like a dick to me. Oh, God. I win. Beside you, Danny takes a sip of her drink to hide a smirk. Richard focuses his attention fully on you, expression souring. I'm sorry, who are you again? Do I know you? No, John is new here. No, I do recognize you. You're that bastard author's grandkid. And what about it? Richard ignores your question, pointing a finger in your face. Listen, you tell that little hooligan brother of yours to stay away from my son. Wait. Robbie, bully, yeah, okay. What do you have against my brother? I don't care what kind of lifestyle gets up on his own time. Just leave Robbie out of it. And just what is that supposed to mean? Richard scoffs and turns to leave. Richard, wait, what about the auction? You're invited. As for your guests... Richard shoots you a contemptuous glare. Tickets are sold out. Richard storms off, leaving you and Danny alone at the bar. I know, we'll sneak in. Okay. Fuming, you head back to the table and rejoin Tom and Parker. So what's the verdict? So, Richard is definitely part of the cult. Hey, that's great, a real lead. Maybe we could get in at our auction Danny mentioned, and the ship has already sailed and sunk. Danny thumps her elbow on the table, angrily massaging your forehead. Not entirely. Damn it. We have to get into that house. If anybody would have been stupid enough to leave secret cult stuff lying around, it's Richard. I'll just have to accept his invitation and go by myself. Yeah, not happening. I wasn't aware I needed your permission. You don't, but you're gonna have a hard time investigating if you're by yourself and Richard's watching you the whole time. If anything happens and you're in there alone... Look, I know it's not ideal, but what other choices do we have? We could break in. I don't know, man. I'm just spitballing. We wouldn't make it past the lawn. I took a noise complaint at Richard's place a few months ago. The security there is crazy. The table lapses into silence. I don't suppose anyone's got a rich, popular friend who also nice enough to get tickets for 3 total randos. Why, yes. Yes, we do. Let me dial Imogen. An idea pops in your head. Actually, we do. And cue, I'm a writer at Pixelberry. In the morning, you... In the morning, you jump out of bed, feeling energized, and start getting ready. Elliot rolls over, grumbling sleepily. Keep it down. Sorry. Where are you going anyway? It's like 8:30. You know what they say about the early bird? No, they don't. I have to get up at 5 a.m. this morning to get my brothers on the bus. No. Fuck the early bird. Elliot blinks at you with sleepy skepticism. It gets the worm? No, it doesn't. There's no goddamn worms at 5 a.m. Elliot grumbles and rolls back over. You pull out your phone and text Imogen. Good morning. Hello, what's up? I was wondering if you felt like hanging out this morning, because I plan on using you for a couple tickets. Also, I could use your help with something. I'd love to. Come over whenever. Although, full disclosure, I'm not totally awake yet. Give me like an hour? Or you could surprise me with breakfast. What? How about this? I'll compromise. I'll bring coffee in your breakfast. Oh, snap! It's not a surprise if you're the one who suggested. Suggest what? I don't know what you're talking about. LOL. Want to stop by the bakery and head to Imogen's early? It'll give you a chance to spend extra time together, and nothing goes with sweet talk like pastries. No. Actually, what goes better with sweet talk is coffee. And then sweet talk. And then sweet talk with coffee. And then coffee and sweet talk. And then just coffee. Hey, good news! I don't have to leave yet. All the more time to spend with my awesome little brother. Huzzah. You look so happy. You leap onto Elliot's bed and bounce off the mattress. He groans. Yes! Older brothers rock. You're the worst. Leave me alone. I want to sleep. Who can sleep when it's such a beautiful, sunny day outside? Me! Yeah, pretty much. Me too. An hour or so later, you make your way over to Imogen's and find her lounging by the pool. On her phone, she glances up, smiling. Good morning! Oh god, you need to stop this shit. It is now. You take a seat near Imogen. She lays her phone on the arm of her chair and gives you her full attention. So what's up? You said you needed something? We don't have to rush straight to that. I mean, there's a few things I want. What? Shh! I mostly just wanted to, an excuse to come visit. And, well, I thought I should check up on you after what happened. Imogen smiles, eyes welling with tears. Oh, thank you, but you didn't have to. I'm okay. She blinks rapidly, lifting her face to keep the tears from messing up her eyeliner. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm a mess. Imogen bites back a sob. You lean in, placing a gentle hand on her shoulder. Hey, it's okay. I'm sorry, Kyle was my best friend, and ever since we were kids, and now he's... Her voice cracks. She breathes out slowly, and her voice steadies. I just don't understand. How can anyone be alive and happy 1 second, and then gone? Imogen... Well, I don't think we're really in the place yet to go. His death wasn't an accident. Even though technically all points lead to he committed suicide, but Pixelberry doesn't want to mention that word. even though the monster made him do it. But, you know. Imogen, I'm so sorry. I want you to know that I'm here for you. Anything you need. Imogen squeezes your hand and wipes away your tears. She smiles a little weakly at you. Thanks, John. It's enough you're here now. I'm sorry you had to get caught up in all this. You probably came to Pine Springs for a nice, quiet summer. Actually... You take a deep breath. Listen, there's something I haven't told you about me. I know how you're feeling right now because I lost someone too, recently. What do you mean? My parents. They died just a few weeks ago. Violently. Imogen lets out a soft gasp, raising a hand to her lips. Oh God, John, that's awful. I'm so sorry. Thank you, but the thing is, I think Kyle and my parents' deaths are connected. You do? Why? How? Let's just call it a hunch for now and leave it at that. If there's anything I can do to help. There is, actually. Do you know a guy named Richard Sutcliffe? A little. I think my dad is on the Arts and Culture Council with him. Why? Well, there's this party at his mansion tonight, and I was hoping you could help me and friends get invited. Hypothetically, I could probably. But... Imogen's face falls. Probably on your outfit. I'm sorry, John. I don't think I can. My parents are going to be there tonight, and, well, they're not your biggest fans. Your parents? What do they have against me? I don't know. My mom says you're trouble. And what do you think? Imogen is no longer haunted. I think you're my friend. But I'm not stupid. I know you've been keeping things from me. Please, John, tell me what's the truth, the whole truth. What's going on? You really want to know? Well, got some coffee? You push her teacup aside and look Imogen dead in the eyes. Okay, well, it's kind of a long story, and parts of this are going to sound really unbelievable, but just hear me out. You tell her the whole story, the drownings, the monsters, what happened to Ned's, the trip to Westchester, everything. At first, she seems skeptical, but by the time you're done, she just looks stunned. Wow, wow, this is a lot to take in. I know. If I hadn't seen it all with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it either. No, John, I do believe you. Wait, really? Of course, why would you lie about something like this? Besides, I knew there was something fishy about what happened to Kyle. So, you'll help us get in the auction? Sure. I should be able to pin some tickets from the Mathesons, and they're always happy for an excuse to stay in. But why do you actually need them? What does an art auction have to do with all that? You know that cult I mentioned? Well, Richard Sutcliffe is part of it. He's one of the people who murdered Ned and attacked me. Oh my God! You have to go to the police! We already tried that. Besides, we don't know what else is involved or who else, and anyone could be in on it. Well, then we have to tell my parents. My dad's a lawyer. He'll know what to... Imogen, we can't rule anyone out. What do you mean? Exactly what I said. Anyone could be involved. Anyone like the police? Maybe. What about Parker, or Tom, or Danny? Well, I don't think... But you said it could be anyone, right? Imogen rises to her feet, voice increasingly frantic. So why not them? Or my parents, or me? I don't understand why you're getting so upset. I thought you said you believed me. Imogen lifts her gaze up skyward, taking deep breaths to compose herself, then she lowers her eyes back to you, expression angry. Imogen is now haunted. Oh, look at that, illusion of choice. Look, maybe to you Pine Springs is just yokels and snooty rich folks, but this is my life, my neighbors, my friends, my family. You can't just go around hurling accusations about people you barely know. Good thing we didn't pick her parents. You get to your feet. Imogen, please, I'm just trying to... She steps away, eyes welling with angry tears. Stop! I don't want to hear another word. I need to process this. Please, just go. I know this is a lot to handle, but we need your help now. The auction is tonight. Anyone else could die, and it... I said get out! Good thing we didn't say her parents, huh? Imogen storms off around the side of the house, following a dirt path into the woods. You trail after her, pleading. Imogen, wait. I said go away! You quicken your pace to match hers, but Imogen takes off running. You soon lose sight of her, huffing and puffing for breath. Ugh. Gotta be kidding me. Damn, Imogen and her stupid long legs, it's like chasing a gazelle. You make your way down a rocky incline, batting against tree branches and spider webs as you call out. Imogen, please! I need your help. I know this is hard, but we're trying to keep more people from dying, and we can't do that without you. Her own voice echoes out and back, and that's when you realize... no birds. Somewhere nearby, a branch snaps loudly. I should get moving. You start walking. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. The sun disappears behind you. Behind the clouds, a little drizzle begins to fall, and you walk faster. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Another branch snaps, and you hear a snarling growl. Oh, screw this! You take off running. Crashing sound pursue you through the underbrush as your heart hammers in your chest. Violent memories flash before your eyes. No, 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 no. What? Why are you... No, no, tell me that's a memory. Stay back. Well, you're quite haunted. Get away from me! Monstrous snarls, snapping limbs around you on all sides. Your foot slips on a wet root. Whoa! You slam into the ground, tumbling onto your back, on a shadowy form rises in the mist above you and lets out an inhuman scream. Oh! Ah! Oh, come on, we couldn't see what the hell it was. Chapter 6 complete. Tom is haunted. Everyone's haunted. We get it. Parker's rattled. Danny is haunted. And I'm haunted. We're all haunted. Our nerve score is ever so slightly edging up. Ever so slightly, like a point or two every week. Okay, so, not bad. Again, not bad. Again, Pixelberry. You're doing fantastic with It Lives Beneath. I have no complaints as far. I mean, a couple here and there, but overall, it's good. It actually keeps me wanting to read. It actually keeps me, wanting to go with the story. It actually wants me to keep going. However, yes, some of the characters are very not memorable. I had that issue. Clearly, you can tell. Yeah, they need a little bit more emphasis. Like Imogen, we remembered. Like Tom, myself, all the characters from It Lives in the Woods. But when it comes to Danny, it's just she's kind of just. I feel like she's just like one of those people who's like a supporting cast member, and that's like it, and they play small roles, and that's it. That's my only real complaint. Again, otherwise, I enjoy Elizabeth. It keeps me going, and I barely leave comments, during it, and it's just something that I genuinely enjoy. With that being said, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Whatnot. Yeah. So also, for you guys wondering, right now on our Twitch channel, we are streaming Choices, and later this evening we'll also be streaming Fallout 76. We had a lot of fun. We had about 8-hour stream yesterday. So please feel free to join us. You can chat about anything. Doesn't have to be even Fallout specific. It can be about anything. Feel free to join us. And without further ado, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description below. Links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. And without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.